guys. We're back for another video to talk about, I guess, kind of job burnout and ways that we kind of
get past it, and also like red flags that you're impending on to
try to prevent it so it's not just a big crash.
Of course, nannies call it the nanny burnout. It's something that definitely happens. My thought on it is that, like, we love what we do in general. Our job is really a job of choice. Like, you have to love it to stay in it because it is very difficult, contrary to what everyone else thinks.
Yeah.
It's a very hard job because that's the thing, you are like so involved. So I feel like really when you start to get close to burnout, and this applies for like all jobs, is in my mind when the like hassle or stress starts to outweigh the fun.
Yeah.
And starts to take away the fun of like why you enjoy doing what you do. So
that's the perfect explanation.
I thought about that for a while. I'm like, what makes us as humans like feel this way? Like, especially when you're going to like a job you love. I'm like, well, for really, I'm like, if I think about this, when everything else, all the hardships start to outweigh the fun I have doing the job that I love. So
then there's no point.
Exactly, like, you know,
office instead of having to
like I literally exactly. I guess one way that I start to recognize kind of a burnout is excessive exhaustion. Like, I mean, of course, whenever you work a lot, you're gonna be tired, blah blah blah. But I know my normal tired, and I can only be in my home for 5 minutes before I'm like passed out.
Yeah.
That is like a huge sign to me that I'm impending burnout, because I hate that feeling. I'm a talker, I'm a doer. I don't like to come in and go to sleep. I want to do things or talk or something, and when I can only go straight in my room and I'm asleep, like that bothers me. Like, it's annoying to me. So that's one way that I know that I'm getting close to a burnout. It's just random, stupid, excessive exhaustion. I got 8 hours of sleep and woke up at a good time, and I'm tired at 5 o'clock. That's one of mine.
Yeah, I think that too. And I think a big thing for me is when I just cannot be like around people anymore. Like when I'm just like, I need to go in a hole and not hear anybody else talk to me.
She does that.
That's when it's like, when I first get to work and somebody says hello and I'm like, I have to go home. That's when I'm just like,
why am I doing
when it's like 5 minutes in and I'm just like, I can't. And the baby looks at me and I'm like, what are we gonna do? That's when I need to go and like recharge. Because I'm always tired anyway. I'm already a bad sleeper. So that doesn't, I'll be like extra tired, but I'm not ever any more tired than usual. I'm always tired. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Another one for me is like, it kind of plays off of what she said. It's just like when I have a low tolerance, when everything gets on my nerves. Somebody said one thing that just was slightly off, and I'm like, what you just say? And I'm like, that's just one of my biggest signs, because I'm overall like, I don't believe in like, I guess it's like really a pet peeve of mine is when people project how they feel unnecessarily. So I'm like, I might be pissed inside, but one thing I'm not gonna do is like let it show too much. And when I'm impending burnout, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Like, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Don't say nothing to me that's wrong, because this will be, I got time. Today, I got time. And when I start getting like that multiple days in a week, I know, I'm like, okay, you need to like take a break. You need to do something, you know, like, it's just, yeah.
That too. I am a projector. But when I can't not project at work, like,
it's a problem.
It's like,
it's a problem. I mean, because our whole job is talking to people and be happy and fun and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, when I can't even conduct a conversation with the kid, you know, because I'm dorky, so I'll sit there and talk to them about like random stuff and stupid stuff. So I'm like, when I can't even carry on that kind of conversation, I know like you gotta you got to do something. It's time for, you know, something. I don't know. And so, yeah. And we both tend to hole up in the event of nanny burnout. I've noticed that, which is why, like, lately I've been trying to push us out of that. Like, okay, no, let's just go do this, or go, you know, like, let's just do it. It doesn't matter, whatever the consequences, whatever. Because both of us do tend to do that. We kind of just like, no, we'll go home.
Yeah.
Bye. Let's
go get some.
Turn on Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. Go.
Let me order Postmates. So yeah, and that, I mean, it's not good. Like, overall, I always feel it start to take a toll on me. If you haven't noticed, oh, this is real fresh. So I feel like we're both in a little bit of a burnout right now, and it definitely long-term takes a toll on you, especially when you're a business owner who still has heavy responsibilities. So like, my responsibility doesn't end with, you know, the families that I'm working with or the things that I'm supposed to do there. It's like, when I come home, I still have work that needs to be done, things that I need to do, things that I need to focus on. You know, we both do. And so that's just a part of, you know, running a company, and it makes it very hard to get your things done if you're just burned out. It makes it hard for you to give your best self to your job when you're burnt out, and it just makes it hard to live and communicate and function when you're burnt out. It's just not healthy. It's not healthy.
Yeah, because it's a different kind of job. You can't just go hide in the restroom.
That's literally. We can't do that.
Where you can go away for an hour, you're there.
Even in naps, and you get like a good, you know, 30 minutes to do one thing, like, you still have other duties.
Exactly.
We especially have like half of our whole nap times that we have with the kids to either doing stuff around the house that needs to be done, or the business.
Exactly.
Like,
so then you get a good 20 minutes,
maybe 15.
Have a good day to watch like half a show and go wake them up.
And that's it.
And start doing bottles and stuff.
Yeah, so those are ways that you can like see it coming. Just that we've noticed are big for us. Everybody's different, you know, notice your personality, watch that and kind of see what you do, because I've noticed the more proactive you are about recognizing the burnout, the easier and quicker you can rectify it. Yeah. And that's good. Like, you do not want to let a burnout go long. We both had previous situations where we let a burnout go too long, and by the time you get to a certain area, half the time it's too late. And it's like, I know I made rash decisions or just don't have a filter during those times, and it's not healthy. Remedy the nanny burnout.
I think one thing that helps us both is going on like trips, kind of getting away from the situation. I think parents a lot of times try to make it seem as if you need to be there 365 days of the year, or else everything goes down, which is not true.
You will live.
Yeah, there are backup care options.
A big resolution I made for 2018 was that I was going to do a lot better at choosing me. I am a really like all-in person, so my work ethic is great. I will work, and I don't have a problem with that. In hindsight, because I do have a problem with that, because I'm done with this lifestyle. That's another story for another time. But yeah, I'm not gonna be passing up on opportunities to do stuff just for someone, being loyal to a fault, you know, like for someone else's benefit. I am going to choose things for myself and do things for me. Yeah. So I'm gonna start choosing myself, and by gosh darn it, I did. Like, I'm like, no, let's do it, let's travel. There's like a prime example. We're gonna show y'all little snippets later of, going to Miami. It was really supposed to be, kind of for her birthday, but everything that could go wrong was going wrong. I mean, just domino effect. One thing after
which another. Which is always, that's like every year before my birthday, it'll be like.
In the bigger picture, I'm glad that we went when we went, because it all worked out.
Yeah, because
the weather was atrocious. The week of her birthday.
2 weeks after? Or a week and a half after?
Something like that. But like I saw people's like videos and stuff. It was gloomy. It was not pretty that weekend at all. And the weekend we went, it said it was gonna rain all weekend, and it rained one day.
Yeah, just
for half the day. we were dead.
We were dead anyway.
But all the other days were beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it was great, you know? And I'm like, even though like we came back to all the same problems, and we probably should not have went and probably should have saved that money, mentally, I felt like I was a little bit more open and, you know, recharged enough to deal with the rest. And I feel like we really bounced back after that trip. Like, we started just getting done what we need to get done, and we had a lot of transition with Best Buds and a lot of things that changed, and it was just a weird
It made it a
time.
little easier.
You know, like, so it made it a little easier to really work through that time. And you know, and I just feel like since that, and since I blamed it all on Mercury retrograde, by the way, but since
Mercury's always in retrograde. Why is it always in retrograde?
You know, shit happens. So yeah, I just felt like it was really good for us to do it anyway, because there was so many things that happened that normally would have been like, okay, this is not possible for us, but we were just like, no, we need to do that. And we had so much fun. Like, let me tell you something, it is sometimes very hard for us to have fun without like a third party.
Yeah.
Because
we don't, stranger danger.
Yeah.
Like, I would just sit here.
You look suspect.
Yeah.
We'll be over here. So, but for this trip, we were just like,
hey,
screw it. We here. We ain't got no money.
Yeah.
We about to be out here, and everything worked in our favor like the whole time. I mean, if you really think, we didn't even spend that much money.
One night we were saved from spending a bunch of money to go.
Yeah, we kept meeting
crazy.
people.
Yeah,
like
let's go here.
Multiple times where we really didn't pay for anything for big experiences.
Yeah.
So, and I was just like,
okay, sure,
cool. So yeah, so I guess back to the point of ways to remedy. It's like, so yeah, we travel.
I think also just for like my personality, doing that and then also still having like a few hours to kind of do like one thing, like go do, I don't know, something
that you like to do.
Yeah, like sitting there or just go in and like watch a movie or go in and do something just small where I don't have to like interact. Yes, when I just completely shut down, when I'm not sleeping, like a time where I'm physically just relaxing, that's helpful for me as well. I think that's about it. Or going to get like a tattoo or something, but that's like
crazy. So I just tell them like, go do something for yourself. That's the key. Is like whatever you like to do, whatever something take, and like don't be afraid to say no. Say no. Like just like having that time to just shut your brain off, not have to wake up early, do stuff in leisure, recharge yourself. That's what, nothing. Sometimes I just don't answer my phone on purpose, you know, like just little things to help you get that time back. And like I said, like go get a massage. So to close this out, take time for yourself, prioritize yourself. You can't do the things that you need to do and take care of your responsibilities if you're not first taking care of yourself.
Period.
It doesn't work. We tried. It fails.
I know.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this vlog. Us talking. We'll show you some clips of Miami, just to show you how much fun we had and cute outfits and stuff.
Shit don't never stop.
We're super tan, like red beach. We relaxing for now. We deserve it.
And thank you guys for watching. So we hope you enjoyed everything. Like, subscribe, comment, follow us on stuff.
I will see y'all next time.